There we go. Hello, hello. I'm just on my little tiny tripod, so I have to have its label going up, which doesn't look very good. Okay, I'm gonna plug this in. All right, I'll show you where I am right now. Well, it's hard to see. There we go. Now you can see it a little better. Beach is right there. I'm at the Hyatt, where I've been coming a lot, hanging out because it's such a beautiful space. It has the most amazing patio right on the beach. Comfy chairs, nice tables, really, really good coffee. More expensive, but it's like, whatever. I like the spot. Makes me feel good. All right, gonna see if anybody's gonna pop on. I'm just gonna watch. So if you're new to following me, I'm Diana Marchand, obviously. So I get a lot of people requesting, like friend requests, and who may have seen me on YouTube. And I do some videos on my personal page, like where I am now, because of the people who do come to follow me from YouTube and other various places. So then, but most of my stuff is actually done in my Facebook community called Women Creating Healthy Lives. It is a Facebook community for women over 40 who are going through the midlife thing and beyond. So it's not just when you're going through the midlife fluctuations, it's there and beyond, because you are changing, you have changed. It's a continuous change. And we want to talk about living your life and the best life you can live as, I hate to say aging, and I'm trying to get away from the word old too. I hate using those words, right? I don't use them. I don't think about it that way. I just think about living, like we are just living. We're a certain age and we're living. We don't want to say we're aging. We don't want to say we're old, right? You just want to say living. How can I live my best life? How can I feel the best? How can I still be fit? How can I still be active? How can I still support my body? So, right, so that's really what I focus on, is about, we want to get rid of this old way of thinking about midlife, which I don't even like that word, because I'm way beyond midlife. Let's face it, I'm 55. I'm not going to live till I'm 110. I have no desire to, tell you the truth. But anyway, so let's just focus on living our best life, no matter what age we're at. But I kind of really do focus, because you are different. You know, women who are over 40, especially 45 and over 50, our bodies are different. Like, let's just face it. I did a fantastic 2-part training, 1 part yesterday, 1 part today, in my Facebook group, Women Creating Healthy Lives, on food and exercise, on why it needs to be different during this phase of life, what's going on in your body, how stress directly affects weight loss and health in midlife. Stress can bring you right down. So I talk about that in those trainings I did in Women Creating Healthy Lives too. So if you're not a member of that Facebook group, Women Creating Healthy Lives, go in there, request to join, and I will let you in, and then watch those trainings, because they were so jammed packed full of information. 2 hours of extreme content and information on living healthy, exercising, the foods for midlife. What I want to talk about in this one, because when I was going through the exercise topic in my Facebook community, it really made me realize, wow, this is so important, because no one realizes this. So I've also been a personal trainer. I have been a personal trainer in my life, a yoga instructor, okay? So I do have a post-rehab conditioning specialist. So I was actually trained by an excellent, amazing personal trainer, who I was trained as a personal trainer, and then I did extra training on top of that when I worked at his one-on-one fitness studio. And, I can't say enough about how fantastic he was and all the stuff I got to learn. So I got to learn a lot about the human body. And then myself, I studied the hormones and women in midlife, like when I was going through it, on how we are different and how we need to shift things. So a couple of things that I know women can do wrong in midlife is think that I need to work out harder. It's harder for me to lose weight in midlife. I've gained this belly fat, so that means I need to work out harder. I need to do more. why that can backfire on you, and it will actually cause you to gain more weight and definitely not lose weight at all. You will not lose weight if you are at a point, because of your hormones, because of your busy life, that you are stressed in a continuous day-to-day thing. So most women now, if you have a full-time job, I would say any woman in midlife who has a full-time job and a home, and tell you, husbands add a lot to that, you are in that high stress state. Because when our hormones fluctuate, when our ovaries start producing less estrogen, we require on our adrenal glands to produce the hormones. Now, our adrenal glands produce our cortisol and adrenaline. So when we are consistently busy in our lives, we're producing more cortisol. Especially in midlife, we tend to not be able to handle stress as well, get overwhelmed more easier. You got to think about a teenage girl. Hormonal changes, that's what you're going through. So you know how the drama is exaggerated. Well, that is the way it is for you in midlife too, okay? So you've got all this, so that means you are in a higher stress state consistently. Then exercise is stress to your body. I know we're taught exercise helps to decrease the stress. It can, and I'll talk about the difference. So when you all of a sudden decide, oh my God, I got this belly fat, I don't know what to do, nothing's working, oh la 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 la, I'm going to go do a boot camp, an extreme boot camp, or I'm going to go run stairs, or I'm going to go do this extreme class at the gym. What can happen is if you're not decreasing your stress, so if you're like in this high stress state, you worked all day, then you go to a fitness class, a spinning class, which is exhausting, a boot camp. It's extreme stress again, so your body's going from extreme stress to more extreme stress. It doesn't see that, oh, this is a good stress and this is a bad stress. No, it's stress to your body, right? So you are putting your body in overload and overdrive. What happens is when we are in a high stress situation, we're still old. Like our biological system is still thousands and thousands of years old. So what it sees when we produce cortisol and adrenaline, your body, your physiological body, your physical body, says she's in danger, she's in danger, she's in danger. When our life is in danger, so think of a caveman running away from a wild animal, other systems in your body have to shut down so that you can be hyper aware of your environment, so that you have the energy all towards running. So it shuts down and slows down certain processes in your body. Definitely, it will not allow you to lose weight. You will not let go of the weight at all. Why you won't let go of the weight is because your body sees she's in danger. She needs the fat to survive. She needs the food to survive that she's stored in her body. We need her to hold on to any extra weight or fat she has because she's in danger. She may not get food. She needs all her energy to run. She needs that fat store to burn. She needs everything. She needs all of this for the danger she's in. So it will not release the weight, and things like your digestive system, it will slow that down. It won't work properly. So a lot of people in extreme stress end up with acid reflux, digestive problems, constipation, diarrhea, whatever the digestive problems are, right? As well as a whole bunch of other problems. So just note that even though you yourself are like, well, I don't feel like I'm that stressed. I mean, I'm stressed, but that's normal. This is what everybody goes through. That's the problem too. Everybody is in this high stress state, and now it's seen as normal. It should not be normal. It's normal to go to a higher stress state every once in a while, but what we need to do is to get ourselves back down. So to decrease that stress consistently. So even though something puts you in a high stress state, naturally we are supposed to have times when we relax and get out of that stress state. So some people, when they go on a holiday, I've had people say to me, and I went on this holiday and I did nothing for 2 weeks and I lost weight. Now, why that happens is because you go away on a holiday, you completely relax, your body comes down off that stress response. Finally, everything starts to balance better. and your body goes, okay, she's not in danger anymore. We can go back to performing naturally, normally. We can release the weight, the fat, whatever. She doesn't need it to survive. She's telling us by being in this relaxed state that she's okay, she's safe, and she's consistently eating healthy food. Good, she's safe. We don't need to store fat for her. We don't need to hold on to that extra weight for her. We can relax. So that is exactly why our body will not release fat in midlife if you are in that higher stress state. So higher stress state, then putting exercise on top of that, bad. You're not going to release the weight. Now, exercise is good for us. And what I mean by that is something like yoga can help you decrease that stress, can help you breathe, connect to your body again, relax, right? So yoga is a good thing. Pilates, again, it helps you to focus down, take the stress away from all up here, the thoughts and relaxation and breathing brings you back into your body. Right? That's the type that you need when you're in that high stress state. So first of all, before you think of joining a boot camp, or before you think of going crazy to some spinning class or this exhausting thing at the gym, what I want you to do is know that you need to decrease the stress response. Have moments of your life consistently every single day where you bring yourself down from that high stress state. Then when your body knows, okay, she's okay, she doesn't need to stay up there all the time. She has the ability to bring her, she's safe because she has periods of rest, rejuvenation, and relaxation, right? Then you can begin to exercise like crazy and you will lose the fat. But that has to happen first. And a lot of women don't realize that. And there's other things that go on too, like when you start to eat better and healthier and with eating the foods that actually help also to bring your body back into better balance, like the insulin levels, blood sugar levels, which is insulin levels basically. All of those things, when you also start to eat to feed and fuel the production of your hormones and to bring your body back into better balance, as well as decrease the stress at the right stage, you will bring your body back into a better balance, and that can happen and should happen when we are in midlife. So by doing those things, your body starts to function better in all areas. Then you begin to release the weight, but not until you get those things under control. And that's why I do my programs. That is why that's exactly what my programs do. I have learned all my studying and tweaking and living through the midlife phase. It took me a long time to kind of pull everything together and see exactly these steps contribute to your body functioning better, coming into better balance. Then it will release the weight, will decrease the stress. You will begin to feel much, much better. Without doing some specific things, it will not. It'll stay in this, because one hormone affects the other, affects the other, affects the other. So you stay in like this unbalanced hormone cycle that you can't get out of. And just doing one thing, like just changing what you eat, but not decreasing your stress and doing the right type of exercise, will not be enough. Just exercising without knowing what foods to switch to and without decreasing your stress will not do it, right? So I think that's why a lot of women are stuck in like, oh my God, I just can't lose this weight. I just can't lose this weight. This is crazy. Like nothing works. Why nothing seems to work is because you're just not doing the right combination of things for you. And that's exactly what I work through in my programs. Because it's also not a one size fits all. It's not one way of doing it works for others, because you are at a different phase, you are at a different stress level, you are eating differently than every single other woman. So when you get in one of my programs, I ask you certain questions where I can tell where you're at, then I know what direction for you to take in each area. Stress reduction, what you eat, and how you exercise. You see what I mean? So there's not a simple answer that's general. It's for each person. It's developing and understanding what each person, what stage they're at, what they've been doing, what their stress. So all of those things. And that's what I work through in my programs and one-on-one. Now, one-on-one coaching you get, of course, we get to that very fast because I talk to you on a video call for 1 hour each week. So I can 1000% pick out what's holding you back, what wasn't working for you, and know exactly what will work for you specifically. So one-on-one, of course, is the best and the fastest route. The group programs are fantastic because they're in a group. You got a supportive community of women who are encouraging, inspiring, who are there to cheer you on, who know what you're going through, completely understand, there's no judgment, and we all help each other. As well as you get guidance from me 3 times a week in a live coaching session with the group. So I help you through your exact specific things. That's how my group programs work, right? 21 days starts in the few days. We're doing pre-work right now. And as a bonus, you get, which will never happen again, probably my Where to Start program for free. Right? For free, which is $67 right now. So my my 21-day program, diannamarchand.com/21-decide, because it's called Decide, Commit, Take Action. Decide, Commit, Take Action, and we're going to help you with that. If you think you've tried everything, you have not. If you think it's helpless and hopeless, it is not. You just haven't found what works for you, but you can. Absolutely, you can. At least you can start to know what. You might as well be, if you're going to start to take any action and spend any money, it should be in the right direction for you, instead of, these programs that are supposed to work for every single person, like the keto diet or whatever, which is like, if you don't do keto right, you ain't, and nothing gonna be good for you, right? Instead of taking a program from someone in their 20s, 30s, or even early 40s who hasn't even started the midlife phase. Well, they aren't gonna be able to help you, I can tell you that right now. You're gonna be eating some foods that actually put on weight gain, because some of the healthy foods in midlife will actually put weight on, which people don't realize. Same with exercising. Like I said, some ways of exercising that you'll get taught from a girl in her 20s, 30s, or even early 40s will put weight on when you're in midlife, because they don't understand, right? So watch, if you're going through coaching through anybody else, watch and make sure that they have the hormone knowledge, that they have the midlife knowledge, that they know that you are different in midlife, therefore require different things. Feel free to reach out to me. And for this weekend, I still have my program on for $147. It's going up to $197. Okay, so, and I'm really feeling the need to increase the prices on my programs because of how good they are. So that's coming too. Anyways, I can't stress it enough. Come and join us. All right, take care. Bye-bye.